Hey, what's up, guys? So it's an eBay antique unboxing. And why? Why would anybody ship something that's antique, old, fragile in a padded envelope? I don't know. Let's just pray to God that this is not broken. And when I see stuff like that, I'm like, this is crazy. I paid like $17 for shipping. I mean, come on, really? You can't find like an old cardboard box laying around the house? But I digress. I guess I'm just being a real Karen, about the whole situation. But okay, so they wrapped it in cardboard. All right, that was the saving grace so far. Unless, let's just pray that this is not broken. All right. I got my crappy Dole-ass Fabro-ass scissors, and they pretty much suck. And let me try to do this without cutting my finger off. Oh, okay. They packed it in bubble wrap. All right, so that seller actually wasn't as bad. But I don't know. I just don't understand why you would just ship something. Why can't you just put it in a box? Wouldn't that be a little more safer? Let's just hope this... Oh, wait, we got something for free. There's a thank you for your order. And, oh no, I thought I was getting like a little gift. Okay. I'm not butthurt about that. All right, let's get this open. All right, they packed it actually very well. They really did. And I don't want to shoot my seller. You know what I mean? These people work hard. I used to sell on eBay, and it was a thankless job, and pretty much everyone had something to bitch about, and including me, and I guess I should just shut my fat mouth. Here we go. And what is it? I don't even know, because the pictures were lousy, and I was banking and hoping that this is an antique Frisian box, and or chip-carved antique folk box. And all right, so let's go over it and take a look at it. So I can't ever leave anything alone. So I got my Dremel out and my drill bit, and I found some keys, and no key will fit in this box. So yeah, I have bags full of keys. So what I have to do is, this one is the best fit for this box. And what I have to do is drill out the hole and make it bigger so it fits in this little piece that is right in the keyhole. All right, let's see if I can do this. And the Dremel worked. And so now the key fits in the hole, and I got it to lock and I got it to unlock, which is quite cool. All right, so yeah, I collect wooden boxes, but I'm not an expert in antique wooden boxes. And what I think I have here is something that's called chip carved or Frisian. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Fresian, Frisian. And you can see this beautiful, beautiful hand carving. Now, it also can be from the arts and crafts era. American, perhaps. It might not be Frisian or Frisian. And I guess I'll never know unless one of you guys chime in the comments below. I could be incorrect. Now, what's cool about this box is it's very small. It's like a little trinket box. Now, antique-wise and age-wise, I have no clue. So let's take a look at the parts of the box. And again, look at this really cool carving. Now, it appears that they had painted little parts of the box. I see white paint and blue paint and almost like a olive green color. I don't know, again, what country of origin, how old this is. My guess is anywhere from the 1800s to somewhere the early 20th century. I could be wrong. So let's check out the top. And we got this like almost like treasure chest or dome-like look. And look at those carvings. Really beautiful. Somebody sat here for hours and days and months and I don't know how long actually making this box. And on the front, we have this beautiful painted detail in between the carvings. And on the bottom, we have some clues. And so what are the clues? We have what appears to be irregular shaped nails. Maybe telling me that this is older than I think. Perhaps I'm wrong. And there's some writing. And let's see what it says. Does that say Y-E-L-L? Unless, hold on, it may be this side. Okay, so it looks like we have European looking numbers and fancy writing. So it's a F and a half, and it looks like VV, and maybe a 7 and a dash, or a 6 and a dash with something after that. Don't know. So that's the bottom. And you can see the coloring and the oxidation of the wood. That's another telltale of how old something is. Again, I do not know if this is oak, maybe, perhaps. If you know, again, write it in the comments below. As you can see, I'm definitely struggling here. Now, when we open it up, it looks, maybe it could be even pine or poplar. I don't know. You can see some toning with a little bit of age. There we go. That's how it's constructed. And there's the lock mechanism. Here's another part of the lock mechanism. And you can see it does have age and patina to it. But how old? I don't know. And let's check how this is constructed. There we go. You can see there's a lot of old dust in it. Patina, some wear. How it was constructed. It looks like rabbet joints. But again, I am not a woodworking genius or expert when it comes to any kind of wood whatsoever. Now I'm going to show you some other chip carved pieces from the 1800s to the early 1900 time frame, like the arts and crafts time frame. But this looks like folk art to me. It looks like some kind of folk art. And again, it could be Frisian or Friesian. And yeah, let's go check it out. Let's do a cutaway right now. And why aren't we focusing? Focus, enhance, enhance. There we go. And I'm so thrilled that I got this key to fit with my Dremel. Again, I'm no expert, so let's learn together. Here's an article, a chip off the old Frisian block, or Frisian. There are many types of carving that fit under the umbrella of chip carving, and one of my favorites is Frisian style carving. The Frisians are an ethnic group with Germanic roots who live today along the coastal regions of the Netherlands and Germany. So it's like a Dutch type of thing. The spelling confusion between Frisian and Frisian is not helped by the fact that they live around Friesland in the Netherlands and Frisia in Germany, which technically was Frisia in Denmark until the 1860s. But there's already enough going on here. And the various Frisian communities are still rather divided after centuries of being shuffled around among various European confederacies and countries. We'll opt for Frisian as the people this is most associated with in American decorative arts were typically Pennsylvania Germans. Frisian carving in decorative arts refers to lightly carved decoration on furniture and small decorative objects. The designs are often rife with traditional Germanic symbolism, stags and hunt scenes, lilies, unicorns, as well as geometric elements with draftsman-like precision to their layout, circles, triangles, and particularly pinwheels and, never heard of that word, file fats. The carving is easily distinguished from the dark wood, heavy-handed opulence of black forest carving. It is clearly delineated, but also done with the light hand and also commonly known as chip carving. It can be difficult to make firm attributions to Frisian chip-carved objects, as it was done in both Europe and America. Within America, there are several subgroups of the work. For instance, a group of spoon racks that are connected to New Jersey, but lacking reliable provenance. The choice of wood used is perhaps the best clue for making attributions. Many collections of Americana poplar is the one true sign of an American example of the Frisian carving. The New Jersey spoon racks almost invariably poplar wood. Okay, interesting. For just about any other wood type, particularly oak and mahogany, is more difficult to attribute specifically. Similarly, age isn't always easy to discern. Frisian carving appears on objects from the 18th, 19th, and the 20th centuries, where it can often be merged into the category of chip carved or tramp art. Certainly, if nails, hinges, or other hardware are present, they can be a clue, as can be the degree of finish on the non-presentation surfaces. In terms of value, Frisian carving varies wildly. There are many factors at work, from the usual suspects, like the condition to the form it was done on such a wide array of objects, from mirrors to beds to stands to spoon racks, to the age. Older is almost always better, unless it is folk art appeal. Has folk art appeal, such as those examples that can fit into the tramp art genre, to quite simply the quality. Small newer pieces might only fetch a few $100s, but larger and older works can easily bring thousands, even 5 figures at auction. See, here's such an example. What is this one? Let's check it out. It says, perhaps the one iconic American example of Frisian carving is the New Jersey spoon rack. This popular example is dated 1727 and descended in a Bergen County family. It brought a staggering $42,000 at Keno auctions in 2011. Holy smackaroonies, $42,000. That is absolutely insane. All right, so let's check out some more Frisian art or chip carvings. This spoon rack got $22,000 in 2008, but it lacks provenance. But since it's made of poplar wood, it's also likely a product of New Jersey or America. Original green paint overshadowed the age crack and allowed it to realize over 22 grand. Holy cow. That is insane. So look at that workmanship on that. That is quite cool. All right. Okay, so let's check out some more pieces. And here we go. Slide boxes are another popular form that incorporates Frisian style carving. This box, made of poplar wood and thus American, is carved on 5 sides and sold for over $1,600 at Northeast auctions in 2009. Oh boy, imagine mine is one of these guys. Here's an old one from 1746, and this one is European, but only sold for $360. So why is the American ones worth more than the European ones? This one, a European one, not made out of poplar, was sold for $374. So it seems that they pretty much, the American market pretty much favors the American versions of these. Probably Frisians that moved to America and started carving here. But what difference does it make? I don't know. What the hell do I know? This, let's see, Watch Hut sold for $468. It's likely 18th century. Only took $468 because it's actually Frisian. It actually came from Europe. So I guess Americans like the American versions. So this is a picture frame that's a later example dating to the late 19th century or early 20th century. Nicely carved. It sold for just under $300. All right, so my box, we're not getting very much money for that one. Here's some other pieces I thought I'd show you guys. This says Arts and Crafts 1900s, Frisian chipwood, carving, Kerf Sneed. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but here's other pieces. Very, very cool. Okay, so you can check out, look at that carve work. God, I'm a big fan of this now. Now I'm going to be looking for more pieces like this. Here's a writing desk. This one is dated 1767. Wow, look at that. Okay, that is really, really cool. Okay, definitely mine is not as old as that. And here's another slide box, Frisian, 18th century, and it's oak. And yeah, okay, so let's check my box out really fast before I go. And let's try to determine what the hell we have here. Don't know what the hell we have here. Do you know? Can you help me out? Is this probably like an early 20th century, maybe Frisian or European version? Don't know. Probably will never know. Or is this American poplar? Now, if it's American poplar, now we're talking big bucks. I only paid, I think, $15 for this box. So if it's worth $15, I'm happy at that. So I hope I didn't lose my shirt with this purchase. But again, look at this workmanship on this. And you could tell this is not brand new. This was not made probably like in 1980. You know, you can actually see that this is, you know, something that has age to it. We have toning on the wood and darkening from age. Again, we have those European written words on the bottom in pencil. And these old looking, you know, not perfectly round nails on the bottom. Clues, and more clues. Again, will I ever know unless you guys write in the comments below what I have here. If this is American, if this is Frisian, if this is valuable, if this is not valuable. Your guess is as good as mine, and my dogs have to always video bomb me. All right, guys, so that's all. That's all she wrote. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all soon. And sorry for the, oh, God, the damn dogs always kind of embarrass me. So long.